Hey, what's going on,
Hey
guys?
guys, welcome back.
Joe and Kevin here.
Hello, Kevin.
I'm Joe.
Uh,
We have another episode of Schitt's Creek here for you guys.
yeah, we do. Episode 3 of season 3. We're moving
On three.
right along through this show.
We really are, man. We're in season 3.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Getting a lot of good development with the characters. Here's what we're getting a lot of, honestly, in comments. You guys are getting really close to a lot of really cool stuff. I'm like, are we? Because I'm really kind of loving where we are.
We're 3 seasons deep, man.
Yeah. Well, I just think the characters are growing, and
Yeah.
so we're going to be heading to good territory with that.
Yeah, and I'm excited for it. I mean, this is just a really fun hangout show. I just like throwing it on and hanging out with Alexis and David and everybody, and just it's a random hijinks show at this point. I feel like.
I don't. I disagree. I feel like the first season was a random hijink show when they were like, "Oh, look at us being rich, and now we're stuck in this town." And I feel like we've come out of that, and now we're getting into more of like, okay, now what are these characters kind of going to do with their lives?
Like there's like storylines.
Right. Absolutely. Right.
Sure.
Yeah. I feel like
yeah.
I feel like the arcs are actually happening more and more now. I like that Alexis seems to be growing a little bit as a person,
Mm-hmm.
not so much as an employee.
Yeah.
David, has definitely grown up some. He isn't screaming about missing New York all the time and his fancy friends and his fancy stuff. They're still fundamentally the same selfish,
No, sure.
overly pampered people, but
we are coming out of 2, and then 2, the change started to happen there a little bit, I guess.
You think so?
I think so. Just because of Johnny's character mostly. But you're right, though. There are continuing storylines
Sure.
they are going forward with. I just like the randomness of what they're up to.
Oh,
in each
sure.
Episode,
Yeah. Oh, sure. I mean, I see what you're saying. You don't know what the next episode. We don't know where we're going to go.
Johnny served tables in the last episode.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It was quite enjoyable.
And the big takeaway from that is tip your waitstaff and be nice to them.
Tip your waitstaff.
Come on. Especially, I don't know about some of you because we have a lot of international viewers in the States. Tip your waitstaff. It's the only money they make. They're there to pay their bills with tips.
Yeah, some states do
pay servers.
Yeah, but
most of them don't.
Most of them don't, though.
Most states in America don't pay their servers at all. So
it's up to you.
Yeah. So don't be a horrible person. Tip your waitstaff.
I like that kind of humbled Johnny too.
Yeah, Johnny realized like, oh wait, I've been a terrible person this whole time.
Yeah, and Twilight made that little comment at him, and he's like, "Here you go. Here's your tips back."
yeah. And she's like, "Oh, it's a start." Yeah. But at any rate, we're gonna go and welcome some new Patreon subscribers this week, guys. So, Jinan, Anna, Imagine That, Jada, Christopher Williams, Aaron B, REG, and Anna Clara, Marky O, Jay, and Anais Gans. Thank you so much and welcome. We really do appreciate it. If you are wanting to check out the full reaction to this and the other content, please check out the link to our Patreon in the description below all of our videos.
Click it.
Click it, please.
And if you guys are watching this on YouTube, do us a favor. Hit that like button, leave us a comment down below, and why don't you hit that subscribe button while you're at it.
Yeah, that'd be really great. We thank those of you who already have done that. We really, really appreciate it. If you are going to watch on Patreon, remember you will need to bring your own copy of the content for copyright purposes. So we're watching this on Hulu. That would be a good way for you to watch along with us on this as well.
Sure are.
All right.
You know what? I'm buying a car. End of story.
I could build.
They're going to overcompensate and look really, really poor.
Mimic the trappings of a workaday woman.
When are they going to go to a thrift store?
No cufflinks.
Oh, hello. Who is this cool cat, and what did he do with Ted?
Oh.
Secret or no weird secret? You gotta cover that thing up.
Did someone die, or are we going through like a midlife goth phase?
Midlife goth.
Someone died. 78.
So everything I've said.
Because all of the arrangements have fallen to me.
Oh. Oof. It's tough.
Yeah.
I actually have like anxiety thinking about that sometimes, like trying to orchestrate like a funeral.
Yeah. I've never done it before.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a very uncommon thing.
I am happy to help you in this time of need. That is what friends say to each other, right?
Yes, it is.
It was a nice moment.
It was a nice moment.
Things have been weird for like an entire season.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad that they had that moment.
Some clothes.
Roland is on one.
Oh, he wants the poor clothes from them.
You say.
You look poor.
What you're saying is you want to dress up.
I don't know why you just go to like a thrift shop. I'd be so offended.
Spend $12 at a thrift shop. Yeah.
Somebody came to me and was like, "I need your clothes so I can look poor."
Really?
Earns for your aunt.
This car is $3,000 more than our budget.
I'm a trained actor. A humble backstory will disabuse this man of any notion we're too patrician.
What?
Would this be our first ever purchase of an automobile?
What
Yes,
is
it's
she
our
doing?
first car. Let's hope we can afford it.
Excuse me,
You're not gonna get a car.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna get a car.
She has blown this.
If you saw a person like this, you'd be like, get the hell out
Yeah,
of here.
I would too.
As a vet, that's not something that I want getting out. So please don't be thinking that this is something that it isn't.
That happens, though.
Yeah.
She was very specific about where she wanted to be scattered.
What?
So what, or where should we do?
Well, I don't want people parking on her.
Yeah.
You are not your aunt. From what I've heard, I wouldn't be friends with her, and I'm friends with you, so that's one major difference. If they're not, I'll be sure to scatter your ashes in a much nicer parking lot.
I'm start pouring, okay?
Okay, so not here, though. Let's...
You know, it's a general principle. God forbid if anything happens to me, scatter my ashes in a parking lot.
Right.
Well, I hope you can forgive me, but I couldn't help overhear your story. Sunrise?
She used the story from her so...
Addicted to your show. I thought it's wonderful, but we don't have a television.
As you can see, we can't even afford her meds right now.
Paperwork started.
I love Moira to death, but Jesus.
She really just threw a hand grenade into that whole thing, didn't she?
Moira, stop talking.
Stop talking. Your pride is killing you.
It really is.
I'll do it. It's best if I do it.
Ooh,
No, it's on my way home.
Is
and I
Ted
really
seeing
offered
this lady?
to
He
save
is.
it.
It's...
We're drinking to be not becoming an alcoholic.
Bottoms up.
Yeah.
When did you have this photo taken?
That's not me.
Oh my
Oh
god.
no. He does look like her.
Wow.
What is this?
That is the deed to the motel.
Oh, she inherited the motel.
Sorry?
What?
According to her will, she wanted you to have it.
Wow. You just got a hotel. Motel.
Yeah.
Still doesn't mean that you are going to be anything.
Worst case
like
scenario,
her.
you sell the hotel.
Sure.
I bought a Lincoln. I can't believe that.
It was David's money. He should have gone and got the
Yeah.
car.
It's very big.
They bought a $6,000 Lincoln.
Yeah.
That's gonna have some issues down the road.
Yeah, it's an old Lincoln, too.
Cool car, but they don't have their look.
That would not have been my
You
choice.
don't have
though.
the repair money.
Yeah, exactly. The maintenance money, and that's going to be big.
Oh my god.
Thank God David's the money bags in the
Yeah,
family now.
No kidding.
Jesus. God, that was funny. Moira really crushed that
I think
episode. She was so good.
That's the hardest I've ever laughed at Moira.
Oh, Moira was
The
amazing in
British
this.
accent cracked me
And the
up.
stupid story that she was rolling with it.
Armand got stabbed by this, but the sharpened crutch really got me. Too.
Yeah. We can pay full freight.
Oh, right.
Man. It's nice that Ted and Alexis are... There's definitely not a romantic thing still between them. I kind of like that. That they're on a friendship kick, too, now.
They've got good chemistry.
They have great chemistry, and it doesn't seem to be romantic, at least not right now. And I'm happy about that.
I think the big dynamic is like we just realized that Stevie is now the motel owner.
Yeah, that's a big change. The family gets a car and Stevie gets a hotel. It's like everybody's kind of moving up in the world a little
I always
bit.
kind of wondered who owns this place? Like, there's no business. How is she employed? Yeah,
Yeah, who is she working for? Like her not even knowing her aunt owned it. Who was giving her paychecks?
Right? I mean, exactly. And it's like I don't know how much that pays, but it's like.
Well, I mean, it's her income. Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. She's doing well. Now who's paying her?
Well, I mean, I'm sure the checks you said the name of the hotel on the checks, but
Sure.
But
also TV show. So.
Right. It's just funny. It's just funny that we only see her, but no one had ever she didn't know who her boss was this whole time. That's kind of funny.
It's really funny, and I don't know. I wonder how they're going to play that dynamic going forward. I mean, will they sell the motel? Will she sell the motel to leave Schitt's Creek? Because
if she sells the motel, then we got a big change on. Are the roses still welcome for free in the motel they are right now?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure that's going to be a point of conflict down the road. So
we'll see, because now Stevie, you could just by her abject horror, she's got some decisions to make.
Well, it's funny, they could easily pay rent somewhere,
right? And now they could, yeah.
But now they're just now we're gonna buy a Lincoln. We're gonna keep chilling here and buy a Lincoln.
Right? It's like three of them two of them have jobs. David's got a big nest egg. Johnny's getting unemployment. And they're all just still living for free in a motel that they hate.
Yeah, save that money.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. This is a lot of fun. This was a fun episode.
This was a good episode.
And it does signal some changes moving forward in season 3. With the those two big changes.
Yeah.
I think them getting a car does change things. I think Stevie inheriting the hotel does change things moving forward for sure.
I'm glad that we're not staying in the same spot. So
Completely,
change
right.
is a good thing, especially when it comes to TV.
Right. Well, when you again, like we were saying before we watched, when you go back to where they were at the beginning of the series to where they are now, there's been a lot of growth throughout this.
I loved the Roland bit too. Roland was on one this episode. He cracked me up, dude.
The door thing and everything. Yeah.
How offended would you be if somebody came to your house and was like, "I need to look poor"? I'd be like, "Get the hell out of my house."
I would have said my first thought, and yours too. Go to a thrift shop.
Yeah, go to a thrift shop.
Spend $10 and get some cheap clothes. I don't know. That would have been my answer.
Honestly, white T-shirts and some jeans. There you go.
Right. If I have to help someone paint their house, I don't want to ruin my clothes. I'm going to a thrift shop.
Exactly. You can find some cool stuff there too.
Right. All right, guys. Appreciate it. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya.